So now that the smoke is cleared, I'm going to do a little video on my thoughts as far as what actually took place. Now, the video or the photo, or the alleged photo, I should say, of Darth Dawkins that appeared on YouTube, this has been shown not to be him. And when I first saw the reason why it was not him, when I found out that that was the case, I did a video showing that that was not Darth Dawkins. So it's my intent to stay in the truth, or to keep things true. It's not my intent to deceive anyone, or to trick anyone, or to make anyone think in a way that would be deceptive or misleading. That's not my intent. Now, I took the bait. I will admit it. I took the bait. Now, let me explain why I took the bait. I was going by a couple things. Number one, I was going by Darth's own self-description of himself, because I had had a clip where he actually described what he looked like physically. Now, when you look at the photo, it looks like something that could be him. Now, here's the photo. Here's the photo which was on the internet. This was the one which is not Darth Dawkins. Now, Darth described himself as an older version of Taylor Hicks. This is Taylor Hicks. So to me, I can see a resemblance. Now, here's the video where Darth described himself.
I have a, typical receding hairline, I don't have a full head of hair like that. I mean, I'm not completely bald. I have some hair on top. His nose is a little bit bigger than mine. His eyebrows are a bit darker, and I'm older. I'm older than he is. Okay? Other than that, I look like an older version of him.
Okay, so again, if you compare the two, to me, I can see a resemblance. Okay, now secondly, I was going by a comment that was made to me in an email by someone who lives fairly close to Darth Dawkins. He lives in the same general area. So I was going by a comment that he made, and I emailed this particular individual, and I asked him what did he think about that photo. And he said, going by the last photo that he saw of Darth, or of Gary, he said that looks like him. Okay, so after I realized that I made an error, I sent an email back to this individual, my source, and I asked him, has he actually physically seen this person that he is saying is Darth, or is he going by photos? My source replied telling me that he's going off of photos that he saw of who he thinks is Darth Dawkins. So, my source was incorrect. All right, so I was incorrect, my source was incorrect. But the fact remains that, like I said earlier, I am trying to stay in the truth. I'm not trying to put out anything that is misleading, or to put out anything deceptive. And if I do realize that I make a mistake, or that I did make an error, then I will correct myself, or I will put out a follow-up video in order to show my error. That is exactly what I did. So I'm not the one who is claiming that I have absolute truth. I'm not the one who's claiming that I know someone else who is absolutely true or who is ultimate. I'm not the one that's making that claim. I'll leave that to the presuppositionalists. Okay? So, I've cleared as far as in my conscience. My conscience is clear. I did what I had to do to correct myself. I put out the video showing that that photo is not Darth Dawkins. That's it. Now, I could speculate and I could go into the reason as to why I think Darth did that. Why would he put that video out or do something like that? But I'm not going to comment too much on that because I don't want to give him any satisfaction. All right, so I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave this issue as it stands right now. This is all I really have to say, unless there are comments. If anyone would like to comment, please feel free to do so. But I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to say anything or make any comment other than what I think is the truth. I'm going to do my best to stay with the truth and to avoid speculating. All right, so if anyone wants to challenge me on that, be my guest. Otherwise, this issue is closed. Thank you for watching.